So we're going to go ahead and talk about references right now. So I've whipped up a couple of paragraphs. This is a fake article. I just made it all up. But we're going to be talking about two types of references, the general reference and then the page reference. So for general references, remember whenever you're summarizing somebody else's work that you want to put in a citation. So if we click on the references tab right up top, so if I click on home, I go home. If I click on references, takes me right to references. And if I click on that references tab, I can see the insert citation button. What you want to do first is insert all your sources. So you're going to click on the manage sources button. And it'll bring up this box. Now as you can see, I've been using this very frequently for a lot of different papers. But if you wanted to create a new source, all you have to do is click new. And then you can choose the type of source it is, whether it's electronic, a document from a website, a journal article. We're just going to say that this is a book. So the first thing I need to do is put in my author. I hit the edit tab. So I named this guy, I think, Robert Mendelsohn. So I'm going to type in Mendelsohn, Robert, and then hit the add button. So it automatically adds him. And then his book I called The Myth of Education. The year you can usually get right from the title page, and it'll show you a list of years. You want to choose the most recent. We're going to say this study was done in 2010. And then the publisher you can also find right on that title page of any book. So we're going to say this was published in New York. So you want to type in the city and then the state code, or the country if it was in another country. And we're going to use their example, Adventure Works Press. But once again, it'll be very obnoxious where it was published. So then we're going to just hit OK. And so now I have The Myth of Education by Mendelsohn Robert as a source. So I'm just going to hit the close button. And then at the end of my paragraph, since I summarized his work, I'm going to hit the insert citation button. And here he is right here, Mendelsohn Robert, and I can just click right there and it'll give me his citation. So here I directly quoted him, so I definitely want to cite that. So I'm just going to hit once again the insert citation button, click on Mendelsohn Robert, but this time it was on page 65, so I'm going to say that it was on page 65. So I'm going to click on that citation, which is just a general citation right now, and then I'm going to click on the citation options, and then I'm going to hit edit citation. So I want to edit that citation and give it a page number. It was on page 65, so I'm just going to say page 65 and click the OK button. And then I'm going to click off that, and now I have that it was written by Mendelsohn, page 65. So let's just say this is the end of my paper, and I'm going to put in a bibliography. So you don't have to do that. It does it right for you. You can just go right to this bibliography button and then click on it. And then it'll give you a list of ways you can do the bibliography. You're probably used to doing bibliography or works cited. So once again, if you're doing like MLA like you used to, you could do works cited or bibliography. But in APA, you usually want to do references. So then it just gives you all the references in order, and you don't have to do a thing. Woohoo! So once again, if you want to manage your sources, you're just going to go to Manage Sources. And if you want to stick in another new one, you could just hit New. Let's say I want to do a website. And then you can just fill in the information. If there is an author, you're going to put an author, the name of the web page, the site, the day, month, year. And the URL just means the website. But every time you click, you get examples. So do follow these examples right down here at the bottom if you have questions about like what something means, and then it can kind of help you guide you to see where the information might be. So if you have any questions, let me know. But that's it for references. Super simple, right? It does it all for you.